Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
How long you been doing these videos now?
Like a year.
How come we ain't seen you do what Kentucky Ballistics does, man? All the big gun channels, they gotta get out and flip their tables when they start. Why don't you do that? He
Dude,
grabs the table and
I
like
have a
flips
small
it over.
channel. I can't afford new tables. I take care of it.
You could try it.
Try what?
Flipping tables, like it'll work. You're
No,
not
I'm
gonna
not
tear the
doing that,
table up.
man.
Why
I take
not?
care of it. Because I care about it. I can't afford to do one.
I don't think you can.
No, I can. I
Kentucky
can. But
Ballistics, look at him, man. He goes to the gym, like he works out. Like I don't think you can flip a table.
over?
Yeah, like he does. He picks it up and he flips it over and it lands on its feet.
Oh, I
Yeah,
could do that
I don't think
easy.
you can.
It's just a matter of
I
I
don't
can't do that because I need the table for my videos.
oh,
I'm about to
I
do a
don't think
video
you're
and I need
strong
it
enough.
for it.
Like I don't think your forearms, like, see, you don't go to the gym, man. I don't think you could do it. He goes to the gym, works out just so he can
Take
flip
this.
tables. All right. Oh man. All right. Just flip it over.
Good
He
night.
does it. Look, he just grabs it and
Well,
flips
I
it.
think it must have got water in it when it rained.
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
He says he leaves everything out in the rain. Kentucky Ballistics leaves everything. His tables get water in them too.
I tell you, I could do it. It's just I gotta get. I just don't have the hang of it yet. So I'll show you.
'Cause I don't think you could do it. Oh yeah, flexing muscles. Let's see. Ah, man,
You
I
know
like
how he just
watching
picks them
somebody
up and
flip
spins them
tables.
around?
Yeah, there you go. Spin that around. Yeah, I might have subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, man. I don't know. I think Demolition Ranch can do it, but I don't know, man. Demolition Ranch could do it. Kentucky Ballistics can do it, but you
I
can't.
think Kentucky Ballistics is faking it.
Either that or you ain't
Here, I'll
qualified
show.
to be a gun channel.
Welcome to another episode of Let's See What Happens. Thanks for coming today to watch. I hope you enjoy this video. I've had a lot of people ask me in recent videos, what is Tannerite? How does it work? So I want to explain that a little bit today, and we're going to do some testing on it. I'm curious how small of an amount of Tannerite I can use. The smallest I've ever done before was half a pound, and that had some pretty violent nature to it. It was pretty still a pretty serious explosion. So I want to find out what's the smallest amount of Tannerite that I can use and it still blow up. And then once we figure that out, what kind of force is coming from that amount of Tannerite? So that's what we're going to figure out today.
Tannerite is a binary or two-part explosive made up of ammonium nitrate and aluminum powder, which are mixed together in the right proportions. Those proportions would be 1 tablespoon of aluminum powder for every 1 pound of ammonium nitrate, and then mixed together until all the ammonium nitrate is gray instead of white. Now, it was originally invented to be used as like a long range target, so that you could see when you hit your target, even at a long range. Um, and it works great for that, but it also has a great amount of power and force um, when you shoot it. It has to be shot with a rifle bullet moving faster than 2,200 feet per second, and that's what sets it off. So we're gonna mix it up here and see what we can do. Let's do it.
All right, now that I've got it mixed, I've got 1 pound exactly mixed here in this bottle and mixed the right proportions. And I'm going to take and figure out, I'm going to start out with a very small amount. I'm thinking put it in a piece of duct tape and fold it over and then shoot it point blank and see what happens. Very, very small amount, just to see. All right, we've got a very small amount there. I'm going to wrap it up, and that's just to keep it contained. I'm going to shoot that point blank. I don't think that's going to be enough to do anything, but we will find out. We're going to move up from there. We'll move up to some shotgun shells full of Tannerite and see if that small amount, will it explode and will it have any force when it does explode. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff out of the way, and we're going to go for it. All right, I've got the little tiny bit of Tannerite here. I weighed it on the scale. There's not even enough to register on the scale that there's anything there. And I'm took the shotgun shell. I'm just going to stick it inside this shotgun shell standing up. That way I can hit it. I'm just sticking up out of the shotgun shell like so. And I'm going to do one shot first as a control just to see the amount of flame that comes off of that, because this might be a small enough explosion we can't even tell. So I'm going to do one shot that's control so we can see that beforehand, and then one shot that's hitting this and see what the difference is. Let's go for it. All right, I found the shell. I don't think it exploded from looking at the slow-mo. So we're going to try it one more time. I'm going to put a little tiny bit more in there. And this time I'm going to try and anchor the shell down. I think what happened is the gases coming out of the barrel blew the shell out of the way before it could even, before the bullet could hit it. So we're going to see what we can do. All right, I've got almost the exact same amount of Tannerite in this little piece of tape right here. I anchored this between two pieces of cinder block, and hopefully that'll keep it from moving enough that the bullet can actually hit the Tannerite. And let's see what happens with that. All right, we looked at the slow-mo and that definitely exploded. You can see as it was just about right here, it was exploding, meaning the bullet propelled it forward, but it was up above the barrel, so we know it wasn't flame from the barrel. So that was pretty impressive, but didn't look like it had a ton of force. So we're going to fill this 20 gauge shotgun shell with Tannerite. I'm going to put some tape over it, and we'll see what happens with that. That is a lot more Tannerite than what was in the tape, but still not a whole lot. And I'm still going to shoot it point blank and see what happens. Why not? Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and shoot this and shoot it point blank and see what happens with it. Oh, safety. You know how we are about safety on here. Everything's safety first. Let's shoot this point blank. Are you about to watch me blow myself up by shooting Tannerite point blank and you're not subscribed? We've done this before. Subscribe to the channel. All right, that was crazy. We watched the slow-mo, and that is so cool. So it definitely exploded. Although it did not explode all of it, there's still a little bit left in there, but it tore up that shell, and I felt the shockwave. That was pretty impressive. That was cool. We're going to try it with a 12 gauge shell. I think that's going to hold not quite double, but probably at least 1.5 times the same amount. So we're going to figure that out and figure out what it does. I want to see how much actually goes in here. I've got the scale tared. We're looking at 0.5 ounces, so a half an ounce of Tannerite. Let's see what it does. Wow. I'll tell you what, feeling that shockwave hit your face is something else. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is a really cool feeling. It destroyed that shell, and the slow-mo on this is really, really cool. I did not expect the slow-mo to be this good. I say we move it up to something slightly bigger, but not monstrously bigger. Maybe two 12-gauge shotgun shells taped end to end. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty, I got 2 shells. I'm going to fill them with Tannerite and then tape them end to end and see what happens. That should, in theory, give us an ounce, doubling our last dose, per se. Oh. I did not tear these out on the scale. Alright, they are teared out. Now let's see what it does. Full. And full. And let's see how much Tannerite that added. We are at exactly 1 ounce. Alrighty, let's see what happens with that. My 1 ounce Tannerite bomb. Alrighty, the first shot, it blew it up, but it only blew up 1/2, and I looked at it, and the other one was full of Tannerite still. I tried to shoot it again, and it propelled it off somewhere, and I can't find it. But we do have these 2 pieces that I found from the first one that blew up, and there's not much left of it. Let's go on and try one more thing bigger, and then we'll go from there. All right, I've got a pack here, a little packet that I made. It's got exactly 2 ounces, which is double what we had last time. 2 ounces of Tannerite, all contained together, and we're gonna shoot that and see what happens. And then we're only gonna do one more after that, and it'll be a little bit more interesting, so stay tuned, you don't wanna miss it. We're gonna shoot this and see what happens. I'm curious to see if we can at least break a cinder block or something. All right, I shot it the first time, and it looks like about a 1/2 ounce or so is spilled out of it. And but I turned it over and tried it again, and that thing went, and that was very impressive. It's just so cool having that shockwave hit your face and the insane brightness. I'm gonna try it one more time, try and get the full 2 ounces to blow up. All right, I got 2 ounces. I bound it up very tightly, and hopefully that'll avoid it just breaking open again. And bound it up very tightly. Let's see what happens.
It's orange time!
You don't need this. I'm gonna do orange time the real way with Tannerite. Oh, whoa, ho, ho, ho!
All right, you gotta hit that jug up close, man. Orange juice roulette.
Dude, I am covered in orange juice. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I planned. I don't have enough money coming in to do this. Dude, that was awesome, though. That was absolutely awesome. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I am covered in orange juice. Please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did not enjoy it, let me know in the comments what you didn't like. And but if you did, let me know in the comments as well. Hit the like button, please. That really promotes the video to the in the algorithm, and helps me get more views. Thank you so much. And Kentucky Ballistic Scott, if you're watching this, I don't mean this in any way to copy you. I'm maybe making fun of you, but in making fun of you out of respect for you. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. You'll see me next time.